Since we are continuing from last week, so our topic of the day is dress code once again. So last week we completed male outfit. So this week we are going to complete female outfit. So what is female outfit? I mean, what are the dresses which are allowed as or which are counted as formal dress code in terms of female outfit? So first you can see there are a few points which is written. Both Western and Indian formal can be worn in terms of female both Western and female Indian formals. So when it comes to Western formal, it can be your shirt or three-quarter blouse with cuff. Uh, shirts, shirts has to be a formal shirt, and if you're wearing a blouse, it has to be a three-quarter blouse. Yeah, and shirt with full buttons. It should not be like only two or three and rest it's like a t-shirt. That is not a formal shirt. So shirt has to be a full button shirt. Maintain all dress hygiene factors. Basic hygiene factors we have seen in the last week. The same thing. I mean, it has to be maintained. Avoid fancy stuff and clothings. Salwar suit. If see for females there are three formal Western formals and business formals. Sorry, Indian formals are also there. So when it comes to Indian formals, it is salwar suit and a sari. And when it comes to Western formals, it is shirt with a trouser or shirt with a skirt. I'll show you in the next upcoming slides how it looks. It has to be, or what should be the length and how it needs to be wear. And when, say, suppose if a lady is wearing a salwar suit, then the lady has to make sure that she is wearing the salwar suit with a dupatta. Without dupatta, it is not counted as a formal salwar suit. Yeah. Next, see this one. Example of female outfits are these are formal outfit for ladies, sarees. This is Western formals. Salwar suit is not mentioned. Is the picture of salwar suit is not given, but I'm sure all of us we know this. What is the salwar suit? Now, see points to be remember. Female do's and don'ts. Trouser. Trouser has to be ankle length without any folds. Generally, there are girls, for whom the trousers are, a bit longer than their length, required length. So what they used to do is that they used to fold the thing. So please do not fold it. Go to the tailor, have the remove the unwanted length, and have a proper length, ankle length. Shirt must be skirt. If someone is wearing a skirt must be of knee length with proper stockings. Generally, in India, when we talk about Western formals, we are if any lady is wearing a skirt, we suggest always to wear a skirt with a proper stockings and make sure the stockings it is new and there should not be any kind of holes because it looks very odd and dirty if your stockings is there is a hole in your stockings because it's all about one thread. One is gone, the entire stocking looks very odd. Shoes, single color with or without heels. So for girls, there is a liberty. If they wanted to go for heels, they can wear heels. If they don't wanted to go for heels, they can avoid that. No issues. Here, for hairstyle, girls, there are two kinds of hairstyles which are allowed. Only two kinds of hairstyles which are allowed. Number one is a ponytail. One is a ponytail. What is a ponytail? It should look like the tail of the horse. Tail of the horse. So it's a ponytail. Another one is a uh, bun. Another one is a bun. Out of these two, anyone you can select. Single ponytail or tied well with a hairpin. I'm sure girls you understand this what I'm mean to say, but I can say suppose if someone is having a very short hair bob cut, in that case it is not required. But you have to make sure that if you are if you are having a ponytail, bun or bob cut, in any situation, in any of the situation, the hair should not fall on the forehead of yours. Your hairs has to be, back brushed, or no hair should fall in the forehead. Ensure not a single hair is coming on your face. The same thing it is written here. And guys, generally what happened, girls, what happened when you are using pins and hair clips? Make sure those are not very shiny clips, or very designer clips. Use simple black color, small one, not a very big one, because it does not look good. Or else, if the clips are bigger in size, it will look like it is bigger than your head. Yeah, understanding, no, girls, what I'm saying? Guys, understanding what I'm saying? Guys, do respond. Maybe in the chat box. Are you understanding what I'm saying? Till this slide we have completed. Now you can see uh, points to remember in terms of female do's and don'ts. This is for girls and boys for both, males, females for both. Maximum one hand, one ring. One hand, one ring. We have five fingers in one hand generally. So one finger, one ring, one hand. So in case of girls also the same thing is applicable. Two hands, two rings. Ensure no unusual body tattoo or piercing is or are visible. Nowadays it's a trend of that, most of us we have tattoos in our bodies. So that's our passion, that's our life. What we wanted to draw in our body does not matter, for others. But in terms of professional life, if I have some tattoos in my body, as far as possible, I will not wear those kind of clothes which reflect, which shows my tattoo. So I will try to hide my tattoos. Remember this thing. For girls, avoid wearing transparent garments. See, my respect, my dignity, everything is in my hand. The way I will show to others, the other person will react with me in the same way. So make sure you girls are not wearing any transparent garments. Number one. Number two, skin should not be highlighted. Private skins should not be highlighted when I'm wearing any kind of clothes. We need to maintain all these things, and we need to take good care of this thing. Avoid heavy makeup. Heavy makeup, when I say, remember it's a formal job interview. When if you're going for a job interview, if you are using a makeup, so do the basic makeup. Don't do so much of heavy makeup that if I keep my finger in your skin, it will get inside by 1 and 1.5 inch deep. It should not be like this. So just have a normal makeup, but that does not mean you can do very heavy makeup. Transparent and natural color lipstick and nail polish is advisable. Means transparent, natural color lipstick and nail polish is advisable. Uh, when I say transparent, it has to. There are basically three colors which are, what to say, which are allowed. Number one is pink. Number one is pink color. Number two is light pink. Number three is nude color. When I say nude, without glitters. Remember, without glitters. In case of nail polish, and in case of lipstick as well. So you need to make sure these are the things which needs to be followed, and avoid kajal. See, generally we say avoid kajal, but most nowadays, to most of the girls, they are using kajal. So you can use kajal. That is up to your choice, but make sure. But see, remember, make sure that when you are using a kajal, do not have a very dark or deep, very thick layer of kajal. A normal half D will half semicircle, draw it, that's enough. But you don't need to make it like, semicircle, then again a straight line, like not like this. Huh? Next, these are the items which needs to be avoided, like boots, Hawaii chappals. I mean, see, these are slippers, right? We generally call in our language it's a Hawaii chappal. So slippers, boots, this kind of designer heels, sneakers, jeans, this kind of t-shirts, and what I was talking about, torn this one, stockings, lipstick. Generally, girls, we all know, girls they like to use black color or red color lipstick and nail polish, but it needs to be avoided. See, only there are two industries which allowed this color, the color red, and one is aviation industry. That means air hostesses, and another one is the fashion industry. That means the models, those who are allowed to use professional this color of this color lipstick and nail polish. So neither you are a model nor you are a hostess. So what you are is students of BTech civil engineering. So you need to remember this. Tattoos, if you have this kind of tattoo near the ear, no, that though we cannot do anything. But if you are planning to make a new one, please do not make it in such kind of places, because those tattoos will be visible, and we need to we need to avoid. Yeah, see, this is the summary what we have learned till now. We should have decent hairstyle for boys, clean shave. I don't know how many of you go for shaving. See, generally shaving has to be done every day. If you have beard, you cannot keep long mustache, or you cannot keep your beard long, because because in general what happen is that you need to go for shaving every day. There are people who have very less beard. In that case, it's a different case. But generally, when if someone asking you how many days in a week you have to go for shave, the answer is daily. Yeah. Next is always keep a warm smile on your face. Warm smile, that means it should look like that you are very energetic, and the smile which you are throwing, it is coming from inside. Decent formal dress. Whenever you are wearing a formal dress, make sure you are not wearing any vibrant colored shirts or trousers. Say an example. If you wear a yellow color trouser with a pink color shirt, how will you look? How will you look? It will look very odd and very indifferent. So my color combination, see, formals. First of all, I need to select formal dress. At the same time, I need to be very selective and very conscious when I'm making a color combination. That is also very very important. At the same time, when I'm talking with someone, I need to make sure this thing, that my body posture is very correct, because what happens is that my body language speaks a lot. My body language speaks a lot, so I need to take good care of my own body language whenever I'm talking with someone, whenever I'm meeting with someone. Especially nowadays, though, what happened? Everything is going to start on, what to say, visual mode, right? So when we are talking with someone in terms of through visual connectivity, in that case also we need to take good care of this thing. Fine, guys. So start start your conversation with anyone when you are meeting with someone, professionally. Always start your conversation with a very warm smile, warm smile, and with a handshake, with a firm handshake. So when I say smile, always remember, every communication, it starts with a smile. Every communication, it starts with a smile. Fine. There are one more thing I wanted to say. Whenever you are talking with someone, no, always remember this thing. Don't forget to follow KISS format. Anybody knows what is KISH? Sorry, KISS. Okay, to
No, sir.
any idea? Gyani Jamatia.
No, sir.
Okay, Jeshila.
No, sir.
Okay. So what happened is that KISS means keep it short and simple. Keep it short and simple. Whenever someone is asking with you, whenever you are communicating with someone professionally, make sure you are not making the things very critical. You will be talking with the person very in a simple way and in a short way. Say example, if somebody asks me, what is your name, am I going to say like this, my father has decided that name for me, my mother has decided that name for me, but today my name is this? Do you think I'm going to say like this, talk to him or her like this? No, no, because the question is very simple. What is your name? My answer has to be my name is Ronit Chowdhury. Yeah? So this is straight and simple format. So whenever you are talking with someone, make sure, and in terms of professional life, it is very very important, especially for the freshers. So whenever you are talking with someone, no, make sure you are saying to the point and then short and concise. That means keep it short and simple. Always remember this KISS format. Yeah, but again, when you are talking with someone, you need to understand if somebody is asking you any question. First of all, questions are of how many types? There are two types of questions. One is open-ended question, one is close-ended question. So what, say example, somebody asks me, Ronit, had your breakfast? And I'm replying, oh, don't ask me about my breakfast. I mean, it was awesome. I had this and that and that. I'm saying so many things. But the question was, Ronit, you had your breakfast or not? So the answer has to be in yes or no. The answer has to be in yes or no. So when I said yes, I had my breakfast, the other person was asking me the question again. So what you had in your breakfast? Then it's an open-ended question where I got the opportunity or I have the liberty to explain the thing. So understand the variation. Questions are basically two types. One is close-ended, one is open-ended. So when I'm answering a close-ended question, the answer has to be yes, or either yes, either no. And when it's an open-ended question, in that case, I have the liberty to explain the thing. Understood? Know what I'm saying? So remember, my communication thus carries a huge value when in terms of setting my own impression in the other person's eyes or setting my image in front of the other person's eyes. Yeah, and there is always a saying in English: first impression is the last impression. You need to remember this thing that the first time when you are meeting the person, your dress code does carries very huge value because first impression is the last impression. But there is another saying is that I cannot I cannot judge the book by its cover, right? But again, that the second phrase again it carries another value, huge value is that I will not get the second chance to create my first impression. So always make sure your first impression it has to start with a bang. Yes. So that was the dress code topic which we have covered just now.